Hey everybody, it's Gabriel. I'm here at the SoCal User Group here in San Diego at Qualcomm. Today I've got JP Morgenthal, our CTO for the Americas, joining us. JP, how was the event?
I thought it was phenomenal. I was really impressed with the quality of the materials that the customers presented, the level of depth at which they are invested in their process redefinition and leveraging the RPA, IPA tooling and embedding it into their own processes in the business. So great job, great questions, very broad spectrum of questions, everything from how are you discovering your processes to how are you licensing this and charging it back, right? So obviously, there's a lot of interest. It's very diverse. There was both business and IT joined together, which I was really happy to see. And I think that part of the thing that we really do well, and that that our new platform, just exponentially grows, is the ability for IT and business to collaborate. Yeah. And so I'm looking forward to seeing more of that emerge. And overall, I think that the most interesting aspect of it is that no two companies do RPA the same way.
Interesting. As a CTO, and with that in mind, as you're defining product and product features and roadmaps and all these things, what specifically are we taking into account with the evolution of the A2019 and the next releases?
I mean, for me, I think the word is democratization.
If you could automate anything in your personal life, what would you automate?
So this was an interesting question for me because, in order to understand intrinsically our platform, I had to find stuff to automate. But I do have a significant interest in daily fantasy sports, which is very data intensive, right? So I find myself pulling data from a lot of different websites about football or basketball, about the players and their performance and the teams playing each other. And so most of my use cases in getting used to and familiar with the platform were around scraping and pulling that data and doing something interesting with it and mining it and combining it. So I think for everybody, in order to get into this, they have to find something that means something that in their daily life.
And then I think once you find that one thing, all of a sudden things start to open up, right?
Start to open, right?
Yeah. I thought it was interesting. I think I've told this story a few times, but I interviewed a student at one of the trade shows, and I said, so what would you build? Or she told me, she's like, I'm going home, I'm downloading CE Community Edition. She's like, because I'm going to build a meal planning bot.
Oh, okay.
She's a college student, mechanical engineering student, and she's like, I have my favorite bloggers, and every week on a certain day, on a given day, they post a new recipe. She's like, I'm going to go scrape the recipe, I'm going to plug it into Instacart, and then order the stuff and have it delivered, and I'll have everything
Beautiful.
done. I was like,
cool.
That's genius.
That is.
I need that.
That should go in the bot store.
Well, listen, JP, thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
I love it.
Look forward to having another conversation with you soon.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Take care.
Thank you.
Take care.